be with me today, and I am feeling pretty good today. I can't wait to do this reading for you. I hope you're all doing really well, and yesterday I went barefoot bowling, as they call it, with the lawn bowls with some friends of mine, and it was really fun. I've never done it. I've only done it once before, and so it's pretty awesome. It's not just for the elderly. It's actually a pretty fun thing to do, and it's bloody challenging too. But I sprained my ankle. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I actually stepped back on a ball, accidentally of course, and went flying on the ground, and I swear I thought I had broken my ankle with the way I landed. But I've sprained it, but I'm completely fine. My wrist is a bit sore, so you might find me a little bit, I might not shuffle as fast as I normally do, but that's just part of it. We've got a new moon that we've just come into, and so it's all about new beginnings, new start, time to manifest what we want. I think we're in a Mercury retrograde. I haven't checked all the details as yet, but it's going to be interesting. Communication might be a bit weird between you and your person right now, especially. So basically what we're doing is looking at the Divine Masculine. What are his deepest fears and what are his deepest desires at this time? It is a timeless reading, and we've got 3 decks of cards in front of you. I just wanted to quickly say, if you want to be a part of the Twin Flame support group that I'm holding, the details are in the description box below, guys. And I've had some people request links to my cards that I've created as well. You'll find those in the description box below as well if you just scroll down. Thank you so much for your interest, guys, and thank you to those who have bought my decks of cards. It's bloody awesome, and yeah, I'm just so happy to be able to create something that you enjoy. And thank you to anyone who's ever sent any gifts or donations or bought cards for me from the Amazon list. Thank you so much, guys. You are so appreciated. You have no idea. You've got such beautiful hearts. Okay, let's get started in this reading right now. We've got the unicorn with the Thelema Tarot for reading number 1. We've got the cat here for number 2, which is the Universal Celtic Tarot. And we've got the elephant for reading number 3, which is the Sensual Wicca Tarot, which was a beautiful gift from Amanda. Thank you. I'll give you a moment to focus on the cards and put your person in mind, guys. Hi, group 1. Welcome, guys. You chose the gorgeous little unicorn. Where am I going to put him? I'll put him there. Okay, let's have a look. And the Thelema Tarot for you. Just got to go a bit easy on my wrist. Can't believe that I landed on my wrist when I fell. But anyway, it is how it is right now. But anyway, let's have a look at what your Divine Masculine's doing right now, group 1. What current energy is he sitting in? How is he feeling for you? What are his deepest desires and his deepest fears at this time? Well, these have come out in a really weird way just then. 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor reversed. Wow, hang on a minute. And we've also got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Definitely around money, career, home and family. It could be issues here for him as well. Definitely not feeling that he's open to giving right now. He's pretty closed off, especially the Emperor being reversed. It shows insecurity. It shows someone who's not stable and strong. He's not strong and stable right now. This is the Aries. Not being a true leader, not being able to stand strong in his power and be assertive and come forward and be generous and giving. At the moment, he's holding back because he doesn't have much to give. There's issues around the family and home, and his status is something really strong here that he's really feeling. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, this instability, look. Unstable. I'm walking a thin line between being okay and being a complete mess. There's definitely things around money and home for your Divine Masculine right now that's affecting him very strongly. And so I'm just really busy working. Yeah, he's working his butt off to try and get this money happening, because he's feeling, I don't know why I want to say the word dejected. That's a weird word. I haven't even come across that word or even used that word in my own normal everyday speech. So I don't know what that means for you guys, but that's something's coming through, which is a bit weird. But that's what he's feeling. So he's definitely not feeling like he's building his empire, basically, like the Emperor does. He's feeling quite jaded, maybe. Yeah, let's have a look at what else is going on there. So joy is reversed. Yeah, he's definitely not feeling this joy in his heart. He's not feeling that being the solar plexus color here, that he's got the confidence to bring in his own joy at this time. He's just not feeling good enough. He's not feeling worthy even, looking at his own value in life, as well. And where he's heading with everything. And he might have lost significant money just recently. I mean, we are in the, pandemic, and people have really had money issues, and there's been a lot of struggles. So your divine masculine might be undergoing this kind of stuff right now around his home, might be very unstable around, a mortgage or wherever he might be. It could even be his business, things like that. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? So if only I had the courage to tell you how much I still love you. And make sure you focus on yourself first now. When you raise your vibration by just doing what you love, you will attract me back in. And I've tried to distract myself, but I just can't seem to get over you. That is how I know that this connection is something special. So I get a real sad feeling. I feel like he's just pulled back and he's just sitting in this space here, not feeling strong, not feeling confident on his throne, basically. He's just kind of like feeling like a bit depleted, a bit defeated with life right now, just trying to work hard and forget his issues, but you are on his mind. But he knows that he can't give you anything right now that's, tangible, I guess. He can't really give you anything that's going to provide something long-lasting at this stage, in terms of even like giving his energy to you, giving even like if he wants to provide for you in any financial kind of way, he's not able to do so because he's feeling so lost and trying to rebuild himself back up here. And he just can't give to you energy wise either. Like he's just got so much of his energy going into rebuilding himself and his life here. But he does want to let you know he loves you. So how is he feeling for you, okay? So Ace of Wands, inspiration and passion is strong. He does hold a lot of passion for you. He wants a new beginning with you. The Four of Pentacles, he doesn't want to hold back anymore. He doesn't want to hold back. He wants to be open and giving. See, the Six of Pentacles is all about giving. It's that equality. It's the equal exchange. And at this time, he just doesn't have anything to give. He doesn't have anything more to give. But he doesn't want to be holding back either. He wants to open right up and share, be able to share his life with you. And the Eight of Cups, he doesn't want you walking away emotionally even from this. He doesn't want you to close off to him emotionally. He doesn't want you walking away physically either. And Two of Swords reversed. And the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Wands is all about happy home celebration, reunions. It's also that home is where the heart is, basically. And there's peace here as well. But it feels to me like it's around the home situation. It's stability. Once again, he's unstable here. And he really wants to make the right choice. He doesn't want to lead you on. He doesn't want to be sitting on the fence, not knowing which way to be or how to be. He doesn't want to give you false hope. He doesn't want to send mixed signals. That's why he's backed right off here and is just trying to work on himself. He doesn't want to give anything without being able to fully give it, if you know what I mean. So he doesn't want to give you little bits and pieces and not the whole lot of him. He just feels like it's best he sits back and just builds himself up here. So we've got isolation, nobody cares. So yeah, he is feeling like he has to isolate himself right now. And limited. So there's nothing I can do about it right now. So in other words, he had to isolate himself, and in a way you might have felt like he abandoned you, even though he didn't want to. He hasn't wanted to be this way. He hasn't wanted to abandon you. He still has this strong passion for you. He has a passion for a new start with you, and wants to ignite that when the time comes for that. Yeah, empathetic. So I feel your pain more than you know. So he is quite tuned into you in this state, even though he might be stressed out about what's going on here. He is still very in tune with you and the pain that you're feeling because of this stuff as well. And he's not proud of it, that's for sure. So I found myself when I found you. And I miss you so much. I wish I could tell you this. Maybe you've shut off to him. So I've been taking you for granted. I'm sorry. Now I finally feel the consequences of my actions. I hope I haven't lost you for good. Yeah, and it could be too that your divine masculine has been really stuck in this stuff for so long, really focused on this, that he hasn't been able to give you the time and attention that you deserve either. So he's feeling really bad about that. And I do want to get together, have a family, have a home, have all of you forever to call my own. We've got 2 cards which represent family and home and celebrations, reunion, that kind of thing. That strong, stable family life. And I will always love you no matter what happens. He doesn't feel like he's good enough for you right now for what you need. So you are just perfect. I'm sorry I keep messing up. And higher calling. Yeah, at the moment he's been called to take care of business, basically, to take care of his life, to find his higher meaning, higher purpose here. And yeah, because it's not just, it could be a cycle actually that he's trying to wrap up in his life too, that he just needs to work on some things, and it's like that good karma, bad karma type thing for him. So he's trying to wrap up something. Could be a marriage that he's in for some of you. It could be that he's going through a divorce settlement or something along those lines. There's some parts of it where he's losing out on money here. He's not feeling stable. He's not feeling secure. And when he's not, especially for a masculine, if they're not feeling financially secure around their home, business or family, and they're unable to build their empire, they can feel very emotionally insecure as well with that. So, yeah, there's a lot of grief here he's undergoing right now, and he is missing you. He says here a few times, I miss you. I still love you. I miss you. But he wants you to raise your vibration. He might feel that he might be feeling, once again, being that empathetic nature here, feeling your pain more than you know. So he might be really tapping into that and feeling it, your grief that you're undergoing as well about, regarding what's going on between the two of you. He's really tapping into that right now, and it's making him feel quite lost and almost like he's limited, as I said before. He's limited in what he can and can't do right now. He can't come forward and give you the energy and all that you need right now. He just doesn't have that in him right now. He's got to focus on his own stuff and get on his own feet. He's got some doubts here. What are the doubts? So I still am not successful enough to make a devoted partner. See? That's exactly what it is. He doesn't feel good enough. He doesn't feel like he's succeeded in his life in terms of being where he wants to be. Maybe he did build himself up to the top and then something's happened, he's come crashing down, or someone's taken him for everything. It's just like he's really feeling it, feeling hollow. And my moods fluctuate and my mind changes frequently. I don't want to hurt you. And will you hurt me like the others did? So there's a lot of insecurities here going on. And he is fluctuating. His moods are fluctuating right now. And his mind is changing because he's not stable. He's not focused. Yeah, he just doesn't want to come in and ruin you. He doesn't want to do that. So what is his deepest fears? So we got the King of Wands. Yeah, his deepest fear is not being that emperor. This is the Leo, but this is also the proud leader, someone who's a visionary as well. He wants to be strong and bold coming in. He wants to have it all together. He wants you to admire him and look up to him. So he fears that you're going to look down on him, that he's just not successful, as this says here, that he's someone who just can't achieve all his dreams and goals that he wishes to. Yeah, and that he's not able to open up and share. So he's really worried that he won't have anything emotional to give to you, even something minor. Like, he's really worried that all of this is going to really deplete his energy, make him feel inadequate. And so he's really afraid that he won't even be able to offer something even small to you at this stage. He's really worried about this. He doesn't want to be rejected by you either. He's really worried that even if he was to come forward with something small, that it wouldn't be enough. So the moon and the star. Yeah, the moon is the secrets. It's the subconscious realm. It's the mystery. And so I feel like there being the motherly energy here too for the Cancer. This is Cancer and Pisces for Page of Cups here as well. This can be seen as Pisces Cancer, but it's more Cancer, as the moon is ruled by Cancer. So I see that with the Divine Masculine here, he's really afraid of the stuff that he's hiding, you know, his fears, his insecurities, all that stuff he might be hiding from you. He's really afraid that you're going to really see all that stuff that he despises within himself right now, and that he does feel a bit like a loser. He's really afraid that you're going to look at him in that light as well. But the star, yeah, he's really hoping that he really fears actually that you are going to give up on this, that you're not going to see him as someone who is inspiring, that you're not going to keep hoping for this connection, that you're just going to give up on it. And that there's no inspiration or healing in this relationship, because it could be that he feels that you're just going to look down on him and think, well, you're not getting anywhere in life, your wishes aren't coming true, you know, you're not fulfilling your deep desires and wishes here. So he really does fear that you're going to look at him like that. So you inspire my mind and fill me with light, creative. So this is, once again, it's that inspiration, it's that creative spirit, someone who's a manifester and able to get things done, take action, because the wands are all about action and living by your spirit, you know, being aligned with your own spiritual passions. And he's really afraid that you're going to look at him as someone who's just dull, someone who is uninspiring, who's not able to create their life the way they want to. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. So yeah, he really wants to come forward with this apology as well. And he's probably afraid that it will be rejected. So I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the shit out of me too. So he understands that you can see this stuff within him, and I suppose he just wishes that you would just have some kind of compassion for his situation right now. What else do I want to get? Yeah, so some more of his fears here. These are Les Vampires by Paul. Thank you, Paul, for this beautiful gift. So, prey, stalked, invaded, and watched. Now, this is interesting. He could be fearing that someone else around him could be doing this, could be preying on his vulnerabilities right now, his insecurities. It could be a karmic partner. Or, you know, karmic partner doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic partner. It could be a sister, it could be a mother, it could be family, friends, could be a business partner if it's business related stuff. He's really worried about this at the moment, and I think he doesn't want to have you involved in this darker energy. That's only going to be a specific message for some of you. And what does this say? Maynard? I can't remember. I don't know. Maynard. Madness, ecstatic ritual, energy release. Interesting. So now I'm not sure if these came out reversed or not. I think they were upright. Madness, ecstatic ritual, energy release. It's interesting with the prey and the word madness with this as well. It's almost like that frenetic energy coming through, and he might be afraid that it's going to escalate whatever this is here. Okay, right here, that it's going to release this kind of energy. if you are to come together, maybe there's someone around him right now, or there's just issues he's in right now. People might be after him. It could be money he owes. You know, it could be something along these lines. There's just something escalating in his life he doesn't want you to be a part of. And for some of you, it might be something dangerous in his life, and for some of you, it might not be. Yeah, it depends on your situation and your divine masculines, but he's got a lot of fears about getting you caught up in something that he needs to sort out for himself. He's got some energies around him that are conflicting and also stressing him out. Like he's trying to break free from a cycle, and it does look like someone might be around him that it could be for some of you that he is in a connection. He is in another partnership. It could be a marriage, could be something like that, and that person's not happy with you. So create boundaries. This is something he's fearful of. He doesn't know if he can or have the strength to create boundaries, perhaps with that person or that situation, whatever's going on for him there. And we've got unleash your creativity. Very interesting. The creativity is coming up quite a few times for your divine masculine. He might be a hands-on person. He might be someone who makes something or just building his career. He could be an artistic person or musical person. But this is something he's fearful of, is that he's going to lose this inspiration to perhaps make more things in life, to create more things in his life here. Because there's sadness blocking it. That's why. Because there's unleashing your creativity and sadness is in the way. He's afraid that perhaps the sadness he has caused or is holding in his heart chakra right now is going to really block him and his ability to build his way back up again, because he needs to have that inspiration to get creative and to get him out of the rut that he's in, get himself out of the rut he's in financially and around the home. So he needs to process, and yeah, it looks like he's got some influences around him at the moment that are not too nice. What shadow is he in? Yeah, he's drowning in this stuff, emotionally drowning, mentally drowning in this right now. He doesn't have time to, like, he's busily working, like not stopping and not allowing himself to really think things through either, and he's defensive. So maybe if you were to come forward or try to contact him, he would be defensive. He's on guard. He's got maybe some walls up because he doesn't want you to be involved in this crap, right? That's right here. And he's in denial, and he might be a bit arrogant as well. So he's got some things to face and, you know, look up to and face within himself right now. So let's see, what are his, what does he want to say about that? So we've got, I'm truly in love with every piece of you. So he really does love you. He's got a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of conflicting energies going on there. What does his shadow side want to say to you? So he says, I feel insecure about our connection. And let's see what his, yeah, hang on, deepest fears. Yeah, he's fearful that the pathway, you know, that new pathway won't open for him. He's really worried about being stuck and behind in this old cycle, old chapter here. And he's hoping that you would be at the end of that pathway. So what are his deepest desires, okay? What does he really want? Okay, what's this one doing? Yeah, look, King of Cups. He wants to come into this emotional security, emotional mastery, maturity. He wants to be able to be strong with his emotions and know exactly where he stands in his life and just feel so blessed, you know, with life. At the moment, he doesn't feel happy in himself. He's not joyful. He's struggling, coming up against other people or another person who's holding him back. But this is where he wants to be, holding his cup of love for you, being assured, being free of all those dramas. Yeah, having balance in his life as well, having honesty, fairness, balance, truth coming through of his feelings for you, but not even just for you, but just in general. He wants to have this clarity and balance within himself regarding his feelings. He's a very generous spirit, but he wants things to balance out. He wants his life to be balanced out. Eight of Swords, yeah, he wants to get out of that entrapment that he's in. He also might be he's put himself in this situation. He's recognizing this. So his desire is to get out of this, to find balance, even justice in some way within his current situation. Might be undergoing some legal battles right now as well. Two of Wands, yeah, he wants to be able to make plans to come forward. At the moment, that road is blocked. We did see the pathway card here. So that pathway is blocked at the moment. So his deepest desire is to be able to turn this around, unblock that pathway. He wants to see clearly. He wants to come to you. Yeah, he wants to say goodbye to an old chapter and move forward into this new chapter towards you, it feels like here. Yes, look at this, Three of Wands. He wants to travel towards you. I feel like he's kind of looking at, he might even be literally going to like the beach or a mountain or something where he's able to overlook a horizon, and he's able to do that, and he's thinking about his future and where he could be. Some of you might be living interstate or overseas from each other, and that's why he's also doing this, because he's feeling like he wants to travel towards you. He wants to expand his horizons, basically. He wants to get the hell out of this thing, whatever this is holding him back right here. And yeah, he's not happy, and it could be for a lot of you that he's in another partnership, because this is the happy reunions, it's the happy family, it's the emotional bliss, it's the happy marriage. At the moment, he's not feeling this at all. Like, he's not achieving this emotional bliss or happiness in his life, with or without someone, it doesn't matter. But this is just how he's not achieving the happy ever after that he was dreaming of. But he wants to explore that. He wants to move forward into that with you. Yeah, it's so strong there. He wants to be assured, especially emotionally balanced, because we did see unstable. So he's feeling very unstable right now. And he really wants you to look up to him. He wants you to see that he's not stuck anymore, see? I can't break out of these illusions. That is his deepest desire, is to get the hell out of these illusions, or what's keeping him back, what's keeping him stuck. Maybe he believes he's, deep down, he's in denial. He believes he's made his bed, he's got to lie in it now, and that's the life he's got to live. He's put himself into that, so he's got to just wear it. But he's really wanting to break free out from that right now. Yeah, look at that stress. I'm under so much pressure. And wild, nothing can tame a spirit like this. So he is definitely feeling entrapped, feeling like someone might be pulling him back right now, against his wishes. It could be that he's financially also tied up with things with someone, and he's really just feeling like he is needing to break free. He just needs to break free. Like he's at breaking point perhaps with this, he's had enough. So adjudication, ooh, interesting. This could definitely be a legal situation for him. He's desiring to win at all costs. He needs to win whatever's going on with that. And it's almost like, too, that he feels like sometimes things are out of his own hands. Like he's been looking at someone else who has the power to determine where things will go for him. And we've got child too, so it could be that there's children involved, could be custody issues for some of them, but it also represents that perhaps he desires to have children or a family with you. And he wishes for great fortune. See, this is something he's really afraid of, is not having enough to show or share with you. That's a really big thing, and it's important for him, for some reason. So I'm afraid to open up fully in love. Yeah, he desires to be able to do that. And I just want to make love to you, somewhere safe and warm, tell you all my secrets and dreams, and fall asleep in each other's arms. So he thinks about that. And sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappeared, but I can't let go. Yeah, he doesn't want you to go. He definitely does not want you to go. And yeah, throat chakra, communicate clearly and with integrity. That is his desire, is to come forward with truth for you. He might think, he might realize there's some confusion here with you. He might have shut off to you and vice versa. So there hasn't really been a proper conversation perhaps that you need to have. And he needs to have something like that cycle completed. Once again, that death card, death situation comes up here. So it's almost like he definitely wants to say goodbye to an old past, the old chapter, and transition into a new life. He's really, getting quite frustrated that he can't have it all now. And he says there is nothing we can do to change it right now. So that's his being in that Eight of Swords, feeling like he's trapped in right now. There's nothing we can do about it right now. And that could be true. I have a hard time expressing myself. And there are so many good memories to relish, and I'm sorry. What's his higher self message? So I want to reach out to you and talk. Yeah, he does. He wants to come forward with that integrity and just share with you his feelings for you, I guess. Yeah, he really wants to do that. He's closed off right now. So I could only work with what I had at the time. And my heart aches to reconcile. Okay, yep, get one of these. And I'm struggling with money at the moment, and I need to focus on this first. Yeah, and I miss you regardless of how things seem. So yeah, look, regret but hope remains. So he's regretful about so many things. He feels like he's withering away, but at the same time, he holds hope for a new chapter. It's really what's keeping him going, I think. And maybe why he's so busy working, because he just wants it over and done with. And just, yeah, some days it might feel for him that it's just never ending. And other days he might feel like he's getting somewhere with it. All right, what positive energy does he desire to be in right now? Faithful, because at the moment he might feel like he can't be faithful to you in this connection because other things are dragging him back. Hopeful, yeah, he wants to be hopeful. And funny, because he's lost a bit of his sense of humor. And I think maybe both of you have a very good sense of humor together. You share the same. And he's wanting to come into being affectionate. He's desiring to be, you know, passionate again and have that spark ignite. Charismatic and happy, definitely, because that looks like it's his true nature. That, you know, that light, that spark has dimmed within him because of these other things right here. So not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. And he might have, you know, might have taken out some things on you regarding his own issues here. I did say he was moody. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So some of you might have felt stabbed in the back by your person or vice versa, or he's being stabbed in the back. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting and hesitation. So it does look like, you know, once this other horrible energy goes away and things are sorted out there, you know, you guys can come back together. Oops, hang on. This one says, you are the answer to my whole life. And I want to grab one of these cards here. This is your guidance card. This is your guidance card, okay? Wow, hang on a minute. These are the beautiful cards by Carol. Thank you so much, Carol. They're beautiful. These are the, what is it? Spirit of the Animal Oracle. So, wow, look, peacock vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Don't stop being you. Don't stop shining in the world. Okay. What do I need, Spirit? What else do I need here? I want to see these. So, yeah, he's nostalgic, missing, yearning, reflecting. He's really missing you. Feels like there's a block there. He's just really missing you. He wants to reach out but knows he can't. And he's got this mixture of emotions going on where one minute he's frustrated, the next he's closing off and shutting down. There's so much going on there. I feel like I've got to pull out one more card, but I'm not sure what I'm going for right now. What am I looking at, Spirit? How is Spirit helping him? Okay, that's what we want to ask. How is Spirit helping him? These were a gorgeous gift from my auntie. The Reiki cards. All right, how is Spirit helping your Divine Masculine? So put heart in your work. Amazing. So at the moment, he's just got to really get busy. He's got to put heart into his work, put love into what he's doing right now, instead of, you know, becoming really frustrated in that angry, stuck energy, because it's really not getting him far. He just needs to be passionate about getting something done and finished. Okay, so let's get some charms really quickly here, going over time today. Gotta find my, just gotta find my little cloth that I use. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, let's have a look, guys. Okay, so for group 1, please, Spirit, group 1. So we've got the coat hanger. So it could be that your person wants to make home with you. They want to come in and move in with you and have a home with you. Could be good fashion sense as well. We've also got discovery. So it's interesting because this one says he's back. So it shows me that your person's coming back to you. That's what I see with that. But also crop circles, UFOs, discovery. Could be sci-fi stuff that he's into. We also have the 5-cent coin, which is an echidna. And the date on this one is 2001. Could be a significant date. We've got the amethyst tear. So it does show me that through tears, there's going to come a lot of wisdom here in this connection for both of you. Someone could be in the fashion industry, could be a barber or a hairdresser, or something about their hair. Maybe you really love their hair. We've also got a lady beetle, and for some reason I've always seen these as like a friendship, you know, someone coming in to keep you company. And also, what do we got here? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like a ship's wheel. Represents, to me, it represents, you know, divine timing. Everything will happen in its own timing. This is a destined connection. We've got the pine cone, or some people might see it as grapes. Either way you want to see that. Someone once said that your person could be pining for you, so that makes sense with the pine cone. Your person is pining for you. And we've got the baby rattle, which is interesting because we had the child card come out. So your person might want a family with you. They might have a family with you, or want to blend, you know, children, families, that kind of thing. Okay, let's get some letters. What do we got? We got an M, Z, U, C, X, Y, B, and an O. Let me get an idea of what's going on. We've got boy, B-O-Y. Very interesting. Got child, boy, the baby rattle here. So it could be that some of you might have a baby boy, or they want to have a child with you, as I said. Could be a boy. They might be acting a little bit like a boy. It could be an inner child thing going on for your person as well. They just need to sort of grow up and learn some lessons within themselves right now. Coy, someone could be a bit shy in this connection right now. He is shying away. We can see that as well. What do we got? C-U-B, cub. Don't know if that makes any sense for some of you. Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, cub, lion, lioness. I don't know. I'm just seeing something like this. Box, B-O-X, so someone might want to pack some boxes or move. You know, it could be that he's in the middle of moving or packing boxes, or something's going on there. Ox, O-X, could be the year of the ox. Chinese horoscopes there as well. C-O-X, Cox, could be a surname. What have I got else here? M-O-B, mob. So it could be some kind of like mob mentality going on within his family, or I don't know, something that's happening around him right now, around work or family. Cob loaf bread, corn cob. So many different things that don't really, you know, it's so weird, these messages that come through. They might not be hugely significant, but it's interesting what can come through. Some of you have found some interesting ones here. We've got bum, B-U-M. So it could be that someone likes, you know, be a bum man, or likes your bum, or something like that. We got buy, B-U-Y. It could be that at the moment, once again, wants to buy you things but can't afford to. It's just something like along those lines, guys. So let me know if that resonates with you. Please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And he says to you, our love is protected. So this is his higher self coming in, telling you that no matter what's going on, your love is protected. Keep sending the light to him. Keep giving yourself the love and energy that you can as well to yourself, healing energy to yourself, and keep shining your light. Raise your vibration, because it's going to help him to do the same. Okay, guys? I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 2. Welcome, guys. You chose a cute little pussycat. We're going to have a look in the Universal Celtic Tarot. What's going on with your Divine Masculine at this time? What's happening with the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit? With this Divine Masculine. Group 2's Divine Masculine, please. What's happening with him right now? What current energy is he sitting in? How's he feeling for the Divine Feminine? And what are his deepest fears and desires? Let's have a look, okay? Group 2's Divine Masculine. What current energy is he sitting in, please? What current energy is Group 2's Divine Masculine in, please, Spirit? No, it doesn't feel right. There we are. So the Four of Swords. The Devil reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, we got Capricorn energy twice. Wow, Capricorn energy is very strong here. Okay, what's he doing? He's not busy working at anything really now. He could be like he's just resting and recovering, really. He's sit back, he's withdrawn. He's sitting back, he's withdrawn. He's coming out of a bad karmic cycle. Okay, that's coming through very strongly here. The words bad karmic cycles, bad karmic situations coming up in my mind here. I'm seeing the words. So yes, he's either come out of it or he's coming out of it now, sitting in this energy of just can't be bothered doing anything, can't be bothered talking to anyone. It's been a long journey. It's been a tough journey. He's he needs to recover now. There's been a lot of harsh energy around him. He's not feeling that he has to or wants to definitely, give anything to anyone right now. He can't give that security and even build up his life or empire right now, or focus on things in the material world. He just wants to back out of everything and just embrace his own space right now, really sit in his man cave, basically, at this time, because it could have even been a karmic partner, because we do have a feminine energy here as well as the ties with the devil, and the devil can represent karma as well. So it could definitely have been a karmic partner that's really thrown him in the ringer. He's gone through the ringer basically with this person, and so there's been a hell of a journey that he's coming out from right here. That's just going to resonate with some of you. For the majority of you, it's going to be that he's just not feeling like he's got anything to really give. He might have thought he was on a pathway. He doesn't really know if he's on that anymore. Things have been turned upside down for him. And he might be very silent. Like he might have gone really silent right now in the connection. And that's why you might have felt a pull back from him. And that's why. So yeah, look, distance. You feel so far away. So he's being distant right now. I don't feel like he's moving away deliberately from you. I feel like there's outside circumstances and forces that he's just needing to recuperate from. So it's not like he's doing this to get away from you or anything like that. Intuitive, trust your inner knowing. So this is also can be meditation, mindfulness, something that he might be just sitting in his own thoughts. He might not be meaning to do like mindfulness or meditate or anything like that, but it's just in this space where he is sitting back, thinking about things, reflecting on life, taking it all in, recovering from whatever this was, and he's trusting in his intuition. And I don't know if I'm as strong as you think I am. Yeah, he's not feeling strong in his position right now. So he says, I see so many signs and synchronicity since I met you. Since he's had time to sit back and really get out of that whirlwind that he was in, he's now seeing things. He's now in a still stillness right now. So when you're still, you actually start seeing things that the universe is providing to you. When we're busy, we don't necessarily see it. So he's actually sitting back seeing things that remind him of you. And so we've got love scares the shit out of me, but I want it. And your body is my weakness, and your eyes see into my soul. So he's thinking about all this stuff right now here. So, could you ever forgive me for all the hurt I've caused you? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And for some of you, it's not going to resonate with all, but different messages come through for different people, just so you guys know. I feel like a karmic partner has thrown your divine masculine out of a situation, which was meant to be. And he's licking his wounds at the moment. But yeah, he's feeling bad because he might have kept going back to this person or this situation. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner as such, but there's definitely a situation where he feels that he wasn't giving you his loyalty, attention, faithfulness. That's for some of you. Hang on a minute. I know that we have unfinished business to take care of, but I have family issues that I need to clear first. That could be it here as well, that there's karmic ties being cut away from family, stuff like that's happening. It could be a mother of his child or, something like that. So let's have a look at the doubts that he's undergoing right now. What doubts is he, what is he doubting? So I'm not courageous enough to face myself. Sorry guys, I don't know what the hell's happening there. I'm not courageous enough to face myself. So what is he feeling for you? Okay, what is he actually feeling for you? Got the Temperance reversed, Sagittarius. We've got this one, which is the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is really interesting, guys. We've got two tens here, which can represent the end of a cycle. And it could be that at the moment he is coming out of a marriage or some kind of karmic cycle. That's for sure. He's definitely coming out of that. And he's feeling really sorry and really bad for the hurt that he's caused you. He really wants healing in this connection. He feels that maybe you're not open to this, but he really wants to come back in and seek your forgiveness and seek your admiration. It's kind of like when we see the divine masculine, divine feminine in these cards, it's like I don't know what you call it, but she's crowning him basically. And he's basically looking up to her and wanting her approval, wanting to be at her service. And that's how I feel like your divine masculine wants to come back now and be of service, have a family and a home with you. This can be marriage as well for some, but definitely wants to see eye to eye with you. Wants you to embrace him and forgive him for the pain he's caused, because he's coming in like with this energy right here where he's, it's almost like he's been in huge battles with whatever he's been battling over here. And he seeks your respite. And yeah, he wants to be victorious. He wants to come in really strong and proud as a leader. He wants victory in this with you. He wants to come charging in and show you what he's made of, that he can save the day type thing and come in and make things right. Because he wasn't feeling, hasn't been feeling that, obviously. He feels like he's done the complete opposite. So I'm just really busy working. He's trying to work on himself right now. He's trying to work on himself to come into this confident, victorious energy here where he feels supported. But this is interesting. I feel like he wants your family, your tribe, to accept him in. So maybe there was an issue between the two of you where your family were like, don't take him back, or just forget about him, or whatever. It could have been friends, but he feels like he wants to come in and really be looked up to. He wants you to embrace him again. And then if you embrace him, then your family, your tribe will embrace him again. So he's really trying to work on himself to be the best he can be for you. And Tame, you make me feel calm and free. I don't know why this is doing this. Hang on, guys. Yeah, I'm hoping this will fix itself up. You make me feel calm and free. So yeah, he really does feel very calm and purrs like a kitten when he's with you. So maybe you're very affectionate together. There's definitely this feeling like he's just so at home with you. And yeah, look at this, workaholic. So it's interesting, it's reversed. I'm really busy working, but workaholic as well. So maybe in some areas he knows he has to work harder in it at this time. He doesn't want to have to put so much effort in, but he knows he has to. So yes. Yes, it was real. So yes, it was real. Some of you might have questioned, was this even real? Was his feelings for me even real? He's saying, yes, it was real. Follow your heart no matter what. So follow your heart no matter what others are telling you. Follow your heart no matter what your pain might be telling you to do, or your anger. Okay? And I'll always be here to keep you safe. So let's have a look then at what are his deepest, what are his deepest fears here, okay? What is his fears? What is he fearing? Yes, that does feel right. Justice. And we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Fool reversed. Ooh. Yeah, he's afraid that, wow, you're pissed. He's afraid that you're really pissed off at him, that you're going to punish him and make him pay for things that have happened here, or that you're just going to cut him off, you know, very swift and not want to talk with him. That you might become very, like you might, if he was to come forward and want to talk to you, that you would just be very detached and very neutral. Whereas he might want to come forward with, you know, he might be nervous, of course, but he wants to come forward with this love. He wants to, wants a second chance, basically. So he's worried that you're not going to open up and give anything to him, that you won't want to be generous with him, with your heart, with your communication and your time and energy. He's fearing it won't be a success. He's fearing that you don't want to jump in with this, with him, you know, that too much water has been under the bridge. Yeah, this is Libra here. Sagittarius, Libra there. And then we've got, I want to make you smile again and be happy. So he's really afraid that if he comes in, that you're going to be pissed off with him, that you're not going to be happy. He's fearful that maybe he's not going to be the best that you deserve. And that's, you know, because he wants to make you happy. And I'm full of hate, despise. Yeah, he's really worried that you're going to be holding on to the past and be resentful and hating him. And fear. Love scares me because it scarred me. So there's a lot of fears around intimacy, around love right here. Yeah, and he's also in grief. He's also picking up on pain that you're feeling. So he's probably worried that you're still holding on to this really heavy. And so if you're holding on to that and that anger, he's really afraid of where that might lead, you know, between the two of you. That he's probably done too much damage. These were a gift from Paul. Thank you, Paul. And we've got reversed, nobility, honor, high standards, idealistic. So you might be really afraid once again that he's not going to meet your expectations, that you've got high standards, that he has to really, like he wants to honor you. He wants to honor you. He wants to honor your boundaries. You know, he wants to honor so much about you, but he feels like maybe he won't be cut out for it. And so breaking addictions. So there could be addictions for some of you with your divine masculine, that he's afraid of breaking something like a pattern that he's used to being caught up in. And maybe when things have gone bad in the past, he's gone straight back into that pattern. And dreams. Yeah, he's fearing that the dreams with you are not going to come true. He really is afraid of that. And rejection. Oh, that's a huge one. Yeah, he's really afraid of rejection from you. He feels like he's really caused a lot of pain to you, and is really afraid of, you know, what he might face with that. So what shadow is he in right now? Oh my God, guys, some of you, it's only going to resonate. Some of you have a divine masculine who does drugs, okay? Who takes drugs, break addiction, drugs, that kind of thing here. Anxiety, he's in a lot of anxiety with his situation. Bitterness, yeah, he's really afraid. He's anxious about coming forward because you might be bitter, and there's burdens here. So yeah, he's carrying, it's going to be a burden for him to have to come forward and really do the right thing by you, you know, even though he knows he has to. It's kind of like that burden. Until he comes forward, he's not going to feel that relief or release from it, or relief, I should say, yeah. Do you really love me, or are you just trying to fill a void? So he's got some trust issues. And it says, I'm afraid I have a sex addiction and need multiple women to please me. So once again, only for some of you. It's not going to resonate with all of you. This is definitely a message for some of you who has a divine masculine, who might be into drugs, might be into casual sex, just might have issues with breaking free from that kind of thing, maybe has intimacy issues. Your words affect me too much sometimes. You can be very sensitive in some ways. Maybe you've given him some cold, hard truths, and that's been really hard for him to deal with. Yeah, because we have that justice, which is the cold, hard truths. Like, you've perhaps really shot him down and really told him what for, and made him, you know, maybe you've really put a distance between the two of you and have come at him matter of fact, in a way of like being matter of fact rather than emotional. You might have just really been cold and collected, you know, cool and collected, as they say. So what are his, what else do I need here? Yeah, shadow message. What's his shadow message to you? So he says, I've withdrawn because I feel numb inside. And he says to you, no, that's not what I want. Okay, let's see what his desires are. What are his deepest desires? Or did we do this one? Deepest fears. Hang on. Deepest fears. So house is around the house. There's something around his security, stability, maybe his home life right now as well. So let's have a look. What is his deepest desires? Oh, look. 10 of Cups, this is what he really desires with you, is his happy ever after, okay? Emotional bliss, happy marriage, that kind of thing. And wow, Knight of Wands, yeah, definitely wants to come forward with this passion in his heart, passion in his soul for you, wants to come forward and just charge forward towards you with confidence. And we've got the Tower reversed. So yeah, the Tower is usually something's happening or about to happen suddenly. Being reversed, it shows me it's already happened. The Tower has crashed down already, and that's something that happened between the two of you. He wants to come back and pick up the pieces with you, rebuild something with you. That's his desire. To work hard on this and manifest. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to put the effort in this time. He's gone away and he really wants to work on this and be the best he can be. Yeah, definitely wants to manifest this. And 5 of Swords definitely wants to make amends. Okay, he wants to build. He wants to, yeah, there might have been some really harsh words or some ghosting or blocking going on between the two of you at some stage, and he really wants to come in and calm the waters. And yeah, work on this with you, cooperate with you. In a conversation, okay, not just action, but he definitely wants to have a conversation where you're both on the same level here. No one's, you know, got to be in the right type thing. Maybe in the past you both clashed in that way, but he wants to manifest this where he's willing to work with you and listen and hear you out. Yeah, this is his desires. This is what he really desires to do. So we've got Gemini, Virgo, and Aries. We've got the Sagittarius there. We've got beauty. Your natural beauty takes my breath away. And committed until death do us part isn't enough. Is this, oh my God, guys. Seriously, he really wants this with you. It's what he desires mostly. Wow, hang on. Yeah, he desires to come out from this insecure place. See the devil again? Very interesting. So he's definitely maybe being tempted in the past, you know, with his heart. He's been hurt by people in the past and he's had to close his heart off. And he really just wants to be secure emotionally with you. That's his desire, to be emotionally secure within himself and to follow his heart, follow the higher purpose here, the quest. So we've got, I've closed down my feelings, I quit love. Yeah, that's what he did. He's hoping to reignite that spark and open up again and just trust. I feel selfish not giving you time, energy, and attention you crave. That's what he wants to come in with and give you that now. So yeah, surrender to the lessons. Something he's doing at the moment. So he says, please take the risk. That's something he wants to do, is take the risk. Leaving you is harder than you will ever know. And recognition, realizing, waking up and listening. See, he's starting to really get, this wake-up call was from that tower. What's his higher self message to you? So he says, you help me see that it's not always my fault. So he understands there's other things going on. Or he sees that you understand that there's other things going on. I'm sending you signs. So it could be that you're seeing his name. You could be seeing number sequences. There's other things that are very relevant to the two of you that he'll be sending to you from his higher self. And please forgive. All right, so let's get one of these. So it says change. This is what he desires is. Look at the luggage in the car. He's ready to go on a trip and possibly move, or he is moving house. See the furniture? So interesting about the house and wanting to start a life with you. So he definitely desires this change. And the number 9 is the end of a cycle once again. Oops, hang on. So you are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. And I want to come back to you, hold you, kiss you, and love you. I desire it, but it's just not the right time right now. So separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. And photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So he's sitting back in this time of separation, really thinking about you, looking at your photos, missing you, envisioning a future with you. And, well, look, guys, I miss you. I mean, how many times does it say, thinking about you, yearning, missing you? Look at this. Missing you, thinking about you, missing you. Wow. Okay, so what energy does he desire to come into right now? We can kind of see that, but what else? What positive energy does he desire to come into? Grounded. He's not grounded at the moment. Playful, because things have been too serious, and receptive, being open to this, not having his walls up, and growing in this and becoming nurturing as well, because he might have been really closed off. My love for you goes so deep. Right, let's see what your guidance card is. Group 2's guidance card. So, Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose and patience will bring you rewards. How beautiful. So let's see what spirit is helping your person with, your divine masculine. Light switch, turning the light on within, which is interesting because at the moment he might have really, the person that he's been with or that karmic situation he's come out of has really dimmed his light. So now it's time to turn it back on and shine his light out there to get his spark back, basically, because he's lost it. He's lost confidence in himself as well with that. Let's get some charms. Right, charms. Time for charms. Did I get a higher self message? I can't even remember now. Did I get one or not? Yes, I did. Okay, just making sure I got all the cards for you guys. All right, let's have a look. So, group 2. So we got the amethyst heart, which shows wisdom in the heart is coming through. So it's like that wisdom in love, okay, it's coming through for your person. We've got the Hello Kitty little sign here, so someone might really like this. I think it's a Hello Kitty one, is it? I don't even know now. No, I don't think it is. I think it's the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. I can't remember, guys. But anyway, someone might own a cat. Might be significant for this connection in some way. It does show that affection as well, wanting to be your companion. And we've got the little handbag here, so it could be, I get the words going on a date. So it could be that when you do come back together, because it looks like you might return to each other, that, you know, you both go out somewhere for dinner or something like that. Skeletons in the closet. Yeah, there's some things that have really had to be sorted through and confronted here. And we've also got the angel, the guardian angel. So angels are protecting the connection. We've got music or headphones here. So someone could be really into music, might be a DJ, musician. At the moment, they might be, you know, he is withdrawn. So he could be just listening to music quietly in his own space right now. Also not open to listening to others right now. He's really in his own recovery period, recuperation. This is a bond that cannot be broken. All right, let's have a look here for some letters. Group 2. Okay, we've got an N, a B, a T, an O, Y, G, H, and an N. So what have we got here? We've only got one vowel, which is an O. Interesting, the words Toby, T-O-B-Y. Toby is coming through here. Toby. B-O-N, boy, B-O-Y, so it could be that someone has a son together, or he's just looking in, like with his inner child. He's got to work on his inner child right now, like the little boy inside. And when I say he, I'm talking about masculine energy as such. All right, hang on a minute. I don't know if there's much else I can do on this. B-O-N-G. Oh my god, this is so weird. Didn't we have the drug card come out before? I'm just starting to get confused with my readings now. Was this the drug one? Drug addiction and stuff? Because if it is, either way, could be someone who smokes a bong, you know, who smokes weed in that way. It's interesting that's coming through. We got the name Hong, or the word Hong, Hong, H-O-N-G. Could be Hong Kong related here. As well, we've got toy, T-O-Y. Someone might have been feeling like they were being played like a toy. Once again, it could be related to children. He might be just, you know, playing with his toys at the moment in terms of like maybe games or car or motorbike or whatever it might be. What else have I got here? Hun, H-O-N, could be seen as hun. Someone might call each other hun or honey. I know I usually spell it as in H-U-N, but some people spell it as H-O-N. What else have I got here? Did I have a G? T-H-O-N-G, thong. So I know, I think in America it's kind of like what they call underwear or G-string, thong. In Australia, we call shoe wear thongs, you know. So it's all very different. That's all I got here, I think, guys. Bon, bong, Z, don't know. Oz. Yeah, Oz is Australia, like a abbreviation for Australia. So it could be an Australian connection here as well for some of you. I hope that's resonated, guys. Please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. I could only work with what I had at the time is what he's telling you right now. So I look forward to connecting with you next time, guys. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 3. Welcome, guys. You chose the gorgeous purple elephant. and the Sensual Wicker Tarot, which was a beautiful gift from Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Let's have a look at what's going on with your Divine Masculine. What current energy is he sitting in, please? What is he feeling for you? What are his deepest fears and desires? Let's have a look. What energy is the Divine Masculine currently sitting in, please, Spirit? What energy is your Divine Masculine currently sitting in, Group 3? Got the Chariot. Cancer energy. We've got the Nine of Cups reversed. And we've got the Mother. So this is the Empress. And we've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, there might be some issues around family right now for your Divine Masculine. Definitely got some conflicting energies around him right now. It's almost like he's wanting to charge forward, but he's not charging forward at the moment towards any kind of like happiness. There's things tying him down. It could be a mother of his children. Could be his own mother and family, because we've got siblings here usually with the Five of Wands too, which is interesting with the mum and the children here, you know, the mother and the children. So it shows me that he wants to be on a certain pathway, but at the moment he can't fulfill his wishes and dreams. And yeah, his emotional fulfillment hasn't been gifted to him just yet, because there's still some other things that are needing to be sorted out first. Maybe your Divine Masculine is a parent as well and needs to be pulled back right now to deal with family matters. He is also trying to take care of his own, I'm getting the word boundaries, like he's trying to preserve his own energy at the moment, because it feels like people are pulling him in different directions. And he might feel like he's kind of backed in a corner. So it's interesting, because he wants to be in control of his life and take action forward towards the Divine Feminine. But it can't be at this time. So compassion, thank you for caring when nobody else did. And we've also got irresponsible. I can't keep it together, and I know I've already screwed things up. So yeah, he just feels like there's a lot of burdens on his shoulders right now. And he's really appreciating in this space, he's understanding, or acknowledging, I should say, the love that you've given him and the nurturing that you've given him. I want to get more info. Can I just get a clarifier for the Chariot? Wow, that came out fast. Now this is the Transformation, which is the Death card. Definitely wants to move away from an old chapter. He wants to charge forward out of whatever's holding him back right now. And it's interesting because we got like what looks like a mother with a son here. It kind of looks like that to me. And a bit creepy, that smile she's got on her face. But anyway, what I see is that your person really wants to move away from a dysfunctional pattern. And it could be a karmic partner, karmic family, you know, whether it be their own direct family or a partner's, like a karmic partner and their family, that family unit, that kind of thing. There's definitely this need to move away from this because it's making them ill. I do feel that, because it's interesting. We see, you know, this young masculine or masculine here who's not well, and I feel like there's been manipulations around your person. They are trying to break free from this dysfunction in their life right now, and they feel like, you know, they've screwed up things here, so they want to move towards this happy ever after with you, this wishes fulfilled, being on cloud 9, and they can't be in that energy with you while they've been dealing with all this other stuff. So the Empress, please. Yeah, we got interesting lust. So in this card, in this deck, the lust is the Strength card. See how she's free and she's just like it's untamed, running, like riding through the fields And it's interesting, it's saying mother and lust. So what I get with this is that maybe this is a mother of this person's like children. There could definitely be a karmic partner involved here. And it could be also that he's trying to nurture himself in terms of what he's chasing. Is he really wanting, you know, we've got the black and the white here, the two different paths to go to it down. You know, is he going to go this way or this way? So it might be that as well at this time, he's sitting in a space where he's trying to work out his values. What does he really want? Is he after someone who will be, you know, will be someone that he can see having a family with? Or is it something he just wants to chase in terms of, you know, this passion, lust, that kind of thing? But I feel like your divine masculine has already been down that road. I feel like he really does want to be committed to something worthwhile with you. So I don't like the attention others give to you, and I know I should be giving you more. I'm just frozen in fear. And wow, a message came out that for some of you, you might actually have children together, and that's why he's saying he's been irresponsible, maybe even as a parent. I talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. And transformation, interesting, because that's what this one is, transformation, the death card, divine timing, higher purpose, faith, trust, and believe. So that's what he's doing at the moment, is transforming, realizing that, you know, there's got to be timing for everything here. He's having faith at the moment and trusting and believing that things can work out. And I've lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing masks, but you could see right through them. And I got scared and ran away from you. The intensity of my feelings for you made me fearful. I'm sorry. Yeah, interesting. So really wants to come forward and make it right now. So how is he feeling for you? How is your divine masculine feeling for you? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers, and we've got the Initiator, which is the Hierophant, and we've got the Consort, which is the Emperor reversed. And hang on a minute, gotta get these cards, they fly on the ground. So we had the Sage of Cups, King of Cups reversed. Okay. So your divine masculine's not feeling like they're in an emotionally mature place right now. They don't feel like they're on their feet. He doesn't feel very strong in his situation right now. It kind of feels like his power at the moment, he feels like, has been taken from him, and he's trying to get it back, trying to stand on his own 2 feet right now and get through something that has been pulling his attention in different directions. And I feel like how he's feeling for you is that he wants to put a lot of effort into this. He wants to get better at this. At the moment, he's trying to learn his lessons, possibly reflecting on things that were not the right thing to do in the connection, and he wants to do better this time. He's been really looking at his values. He really values you. He really is looking at this as to what his past decisions have been about. We've got, like, in this card, we've got like Pan, which is you know, it can be seen like the dark and the light here, with like an angel and the devil kind of thing, you know. So it's kind of like the dark and the light aspect. So he feels like he's made bad choices, and he wants to come forward and really choose correctly in this way. Like, he wants to initiate something beautiful with you. He wants to have a commitment with you based on these true values. Interesting, they're both kind of in the same area right here with the pine trees and that. It's the same kind of scene. And yeah, I just feel like, and this one actually comes after this one, 5 and 6. So very interesting that we're seeing the before and after. It's almost like they have been redeemed of their sins or something, and now they're and a curse that might have been placed on them, and now they're like together in love. and as humans rather than whatever these, angel and devil type thing. So it's really interesting, and that's coming through that message, is that your divine masculine really wants to learn these lessons, wants to choose correctly, wants to choose wisely, wants to work on himself and the relationship. He wants to be committed to this. But at the same time, he doesn't feel fully secure, stable, emotionally able to give. And yeah. So much passion for you. You make me feel things I can't even describe. So it's not just lust. There's also a really deep love here for you. And we've got the Aries and Scorpio energy there, and the Taurus and Gemini. Okay, so we've also got you made me feel alive again, Muse. And you make me feel calm and free, Tame. So he feels at home with you, basically. And nobody cares, isolation. So at the moment, he might feel quite isolated in his situation, but he's feeling your compassion for his situation. And it could be that you really do understand, like, the bigger picture here as to what he's tied up in here and what's happened with him and his choices and past. So yeah, joy is reversed. So he's not feeling joyful right now. Obviously, he's feeling quite stuck in a situation he's not happy in. He really wants to come out of that. So I don't know if I could ever explain just how much I love you and what I am going through. All right, so let's see. What are his deepest fears? Okay, what is your divine masculine's deepest fears? I just want to get the doubt thing first. Hang on a minute. What is he doubting? What is your divine masculine doubting? So I'm not courageous enough to face myself. Yeah, I mean, he really feels he's made wrong choices. He feels bad. He just feels bad about something. Would you take my independence away from me? So he is very independent. Perhaps he's also been, as I said before, made choices now. He's also got some issues around family, perhaps, or a karmic partner and family there. He feels like he's trapped in. And so he doesn't want to come into a commitment with you and still feel like he is feeling like he is here. He doesn't want the same situation arising where he feels like he is codependent and like people are manipulating him and forcing him to do things he really doesn't want to do, or kind of like backing him up in a corner. He really just wants that freedom still. He's tame with you. He wants to be with you. He doesn't want to be going off and just doing whatever, but he doesn't want to be smothered either, because it feels like there's some smothering going on over here. So let's see. What are his fears? What is he deeply fearing right now? What is his deepest fears right now? Your divine masculine's deepest fears. Got the Nine of Swords reversed. We've got the Three of Swords. And we've got the Moon. And we've also got the Three of Pentacles reversed. And we've got the Obsession, which is the Devil reversed. Yeah, once again, doesn't want to be tied down. Interesting that we've got the Devil and we've had Lust, and we've also got the Moon and the Heartbreak, which represents to me betrayal and secrets. So your divine masculine is really scared of being betrayed. He's very scared of being, like, he's got a lot of anxiety around this, of not being good enough, as not being seen good enough. And maybe that's happened for him where he's been cheated on. He's been treated badly. And it's not even infidelity, which the Devil usually represents that lust and stuff. So that's why I'm thinking infidelity. It seems to me like there's been some trust issues and betrayals, even within the family. But specifically with a karmic partner, there might have been some real heartbreak where there's been deceit and deception, and he's worried that, would you be able to build this together into a strong thing? Maybe, maybe even between the two of you, there might have been some lies or deceit, or some kind of secrets here, or things just not coming, like truth not coming to the surface. And he's really afraid of being broken again, I'm hearing. So whether it be your connection that's done this or another one or both, there's a lot of pain here that he's really afraid of revisiting. And I'm hearing him say, I don't want to break your heart again. So he might be really afraid too that he knows he's not there yet. He's not ready to just jump into something as much as he loves you and wants this with you. He's also damaged. That's what I'm hearing him say. I'm damaged. So he's got a lot of stuff to heal from here. Well, there could be an Egyptian connection for some of you. I think someone did write that in a comment somewhere as well, with the pyramids in the cards here as well. So we've got, look, illusions. I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now. So it's almost like there has been some cold, hard truths for your divine masculine. And it could be his own illusions that he was living a life with too. Some of you will find that he might have lied to you. And maybe unintentionally, but he may have said to you that he was, wanting this commitment with you in this life, and then stayed in this connection or karmic situation or whatever's going on there. Hasn't broken free from that family dysfunction or ties or whatever's going on there. And I don't know which path to take, choices. So he's afraid that he might make the wrong choice. Basically, that's what that's saying there. And completion. So he is afraid that did we have transformation? We did, didn't we? See, that's to me the death card. Transformation is the death card. And we've got the death card here, like the death. So it's kind of like he's really afraid of saying goodbye to things and hurting people. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. He's really sensitive in that way, actually. So balance, he wants that balance. He's afraid that, no matter what choice he makes, someone's going to end up being hurt. That he knows there's got to be an ending. There has to be an end to something, somewhere. And to do so, there could be a lot of unhappy people in his pathway, and it could be narcissists he's dealing with too, that he's trying to break free from as well, which could be a legal battle, could be, see how they're not happy as well, so it could definitely be a family or karmic partner and things like that, that he's like children involved, things that he's really afraid to rock that boat with. He really does not want to hurt anyone. That's his deepest fears. So what is his shadows? What is his shadow message? I feel so overburdened and exhausted by our unresolved issues. Now, this could definitely be family, karmic partner stuff here. What's his fears? So occupation, he might be really freaking out about work at the moment, where he belongs, where he's meant to be. Job-related stuff here is an issue for him as well. Like he needs to work out where to next. And thief, interesting. So he might be afraid that, he's missing out on money. Someone's taken money from him, or maybe someone has really robbed him of his time and energy and even money, literally his money. So it could be a karmic partner. There could be legal stuff going on. He might be going through a settlement, divorce, feeling like someone's just taken him for all his money, or it could be anything along those lines. He just feels like he's been robbed, really. Okay, so, no, that's not all I need. I need these two. So what other things what other fears of his has he got here? What's going on? Deepest fears here. So reason, listen to advice, think clearly, intellect. He's really afraid that people are not going to understand his point of view. He might be afraid that you're not going to really listen and understand where he's coming from and not able to reason with him. Or it could be other people too he's afraid of that with. Assimilate life experience. Yeah, he's going to walk his talk. He's afraid that, he might not be able to make it in the world. He might not be able to go after what he wants to do. Like, temper your criticism. Wow, okay. Oh, he's really worried that you're going to criticize him or others are criticizing him. He's really worried about that. He really worries about what other people think about him and his life experience here and where he's been and where he's come from. So his choices goes back to his choices once again. He's really worried about how people view him, how you might view him. Yeah, it's a big thing for him. Because on one hand, he feels like it's out of his hands what's going on here, even though he has a choice. But we did see that before about with a Chariot, like he wants to step forward, but he's been put on pause right now. His happiness and everything he's been going for has been put on hold. And his, soulmate and courage, look at that. He's afraid he's not going to have the courage within himself to break free, perhaps, and to come forward towards you and embrace you as his. You know, that's how this is here. Like he's afraid that that's going to happen because of the circumstances. All right, what energy is he sitting in with the shadows? So bully. So there could be some aggression within him at this time. Like he feels like he has to fight his way with whatever's going through here. He feels like he has to be on, like, ready to fight, basically. You know, that fight, flight, or freeze response. He's ready to fight for something. So in order to get his own way. So drowning in the emotions, drowning in all this chaos here. Insecurities. What did that card... Now, what was the first card? I've got to remember what that card was. Yeah, there was something else there, wasn't there? What's this one? Oh, yeah, no, I thought there was another one. Yeah, just trying to get my bearings on this. That's right, the Five of Wands. Yeah, all the fighting, see? He's fighting things right now. He's fighting them off. So he's got he's drowning in his insecurities and abuse. So there could be abuse around him or in his family dynamic here. Someone might be bullying him and abusing him in some way, which is causing a lot of low self-esteem and feeling, you know, held back and conflicted with this. So that's his fears, isn't it? So what is his most deepest desires, okay? Is this what I'm looking at here? Just want to see what he's saying about that. I'll always be here to keep you safe. So he might also feel like he's got to fight for you as well and protect you. That's what he wants to do. And the reason I come and go is because I just can't stay away, but I'm not ready to give all I know you deserve, so I run. So you might have little contact, if any at all, and he might just disappear for a while. Take it all off and bear it all. Take it off and bear it all. So he's thinking about you in a passionate way. And I know you think I only care about sex, but it's not true. I do care about you. I just don't know how to share my emotions with words. Now, we saw that lust card before as well. And I'm in denial about my intimacy issues and fears of being used and abused. This is so interesting because we just saw abuse before. He's fearful of being abused. Like, he's fearful of becoming vulnerable and opening up to you for you to just abuse him and mistreat him, because that's how things have happened here for him somewhere along the line. That's what it looks like here. Being drawn to pick one of these. So sacral chakra, write down your deepest feelings. So that's something at the moment he's finding really hard to do, is express his emotions in words, as it said right there. Maybe he's trying to write down something right now to tell you. So, okay, let's have a look then at fears. Yeah, he's a bit scared of this connection between the two of you. He's feeling this very strong spiritual energy between the two of you. He might be unaware really of what that is. He might be a bit freaked out by it. But he knows something's happening. He knows you share a very strong bond. He's starting to see perhaps synchronicities. You might be a bit afraid of that. It's just a wave in your gorgeous ocean. And let yourself grieve. And what's this say? There's a few here. You are so beautiful. I thought we had forever. Oop. And it is safe to love again. Okay, so let's see, what are his deepest desires, okay, with you? What is his deepest desires? So we've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Queen of Swords reversed. And what else? Nine of Wands. We've got the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. And we've also got the Hanged Man reversed. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, let me just take a moment to focus. Yeah, he doesn't want you giving up on this connection. He really doesn't want you to be pissed off with him. He's needing clarity in this. He needs to know what you feel, what you want. His deepest desires is to find out the truth as to, yeah, what you want, what you need. Maybe you've pulled back and you're not really giving him any information at all. And you might have gone a bit cold on him. So he's really, you know, like this here, doesn't want, you know, it was like the head on the plate here. He kind of feels like that you could have been brutal with him in terms of him doing you wrong, you know. So it feels like to me he really wants to give you truth. He wants to know what you're really feeling. He wants to turn this around. He's not giving up on this. He doesn't want you to give up on this. See how this person's praying? He's praying for this. He's praying to get out of whatever this crap is here. He's praying to get out of it and to a higher power. And the Magician is all about manifesting exactly what is needed here. So he's trying to manifest security in his life, stability at this time. But at the same time, he needs clarity and he needs to know what he's investing in. He desires this. He desires that you will believe in him. I'm hearing believe in him, like saying, I believe in you, that you can get over this stuff and get on your feet. And that good things come to those who wait. So he wants you to know he's not giving up, even though it seems like it. And the Five of Swords, yeah, there might have been a ghosting or a blocking. He's really desiring communication and to have this resolved. Peace treaty. Yeah, look, peace treaty. Six of Swords moving into peaceful waters here. So it's like letting go of the past, because the 5 and the 6, the Six of Swords comes straight after the 5, which is that horrible feeling and energy when there's been conflict or really nasty, harsh words being said to one another, or even a coldness or like an aloof cut off, you know, like cutting each other out, blocking each other, ghosting. It kind of can be either way for a lot of you. It can be all sorts of horrible energies that are swirling around there, and he just wants this peace to come in now. It's weighing on his mind, all this stuff. So he deeply desires to, he really wants you to see the good in him, that's for sure. He really wishes that things would turn around and that you would see his point of view perhaps in some way. But he feels like you have been sending him compassion as well in a lot of ways. So maybe if this is not between the two of you, it could definitely be his situation that he's hoping to move out from here with the Six of Swords is about moving into a brighter future. And that's something he's wishing he could do. Maybe he didn't stand up for this connection or stand up for you. And that's really put a wedge in between the two of you, because he was maybe in your eyes a coward who wasn't courageous enough to put you first. Oop, what's going on here? So I'm becoming my best self. That's his desire, to be healthy and to move past this stuff. And nothing matters anymore. I give up, depressed. So he needs to get out of that depression. And he wants to surprise you. So I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. He really wants to come in and give you this. And trickery reversed. So yes, wants to be absolutely truthful and have transparency in this. Doesn't want to be, if he has been a bit secretive in the past or deceptive, definitely doesn't want that anymore. He wants to surprise you with the truth, with his feelings, his love. So I've screamed and had fits of rage over our connection. And your body is my weakness and your eyes see into my soul. And I'm sorry I risked losing your love. And wow, hang on, there's way too many there. It's like 20 cards or something. Okay, so what do we got here? We got, I want to be vulnerable with you. I'm just afraid you won't believe me. Now that's interesting because I said something about he needs to know that you believe in him, or believe him, I guess this would be too. If there's been trickery, lies, deception, or whatever it might be, he is worried about being open and vulnerable with you. Because he's worried that, yeah, you won't believe what he's telling you. And I know we have a connection unlike any other. Sometimes I try to deny it, but I can't ignore the signs I receive. And I know when you are upset with me, and it bothers me more than you could possibly know. Oop. Wow. Serenity in nature. So it could be that he's desiring to be out with you somewhere. This flipped up as well, which is the heart chakra. When you show yourself compassion, you are able to connect with others with an open heart. That word compassion has come in as well. So he's really desiring you to still be compassionate towards his situation. Well, he's hoping for that. Obviously, that's his desire. So it might not be that way. But yeah, he is hoping for that. And that you'll be able to... He possibly dreams and fantasizes about you both being out somewhere. Maybe there's a special spot outdoors that you used to go to together, and is reminiscing about it. Oh, we did do that one. Okay, so what's his higher self message? I know our love is strong and can weather any storm. And yes, your feelings are correct. Look inside yourself. So he's wanting you to see as well, whatever you've been really feeling strongly about, he's saying, yes, that's correct. And look inside yourself as to where some healing might be needed for you. He wants to talk to you. Let's talk. Did I get one of these? I can't remember now. So he says, I wear a mask to hide my vulnerabilities. Yeah, he really is hiding, isn't he? Hiding away. And inner child, playful, reflecting, soul-searching. So he is soul-searching at this time, dealing with inner child stuff, but also he might have children of his own and trying to deal with that family stuff at this time. So what is his desire? So expectation. So it's kind of like he is, it's funny how we got a feminine sitting in here looking out the window, kind of expecting him to come. So it's almost like he is desiring you to be kind of waiting for him and expecting him back. Expecting his phone call or message. You know, he doesn't want the other way. He doesn't want it the opposite way where you'll be closed off. He's wanting that. He's desiring that you would want to hear from him. And I need more time to figure things out on my own right now. And we've got cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So that's what he's doing, is replaying events over in his mind right now. He has been conditioned in a certain way right now in patterns. But he also could be listening to music on repeat as well, thinking about you guys. And also girl with a snake. So empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. This is so interesting because we did see, I think I did mention something about narcissists in the family dynamic, or maybe even in like his own direct family or a karmic situation here. But there's definitely him that's been used, and maybe he's also done this to you and others without even like meaning to harm people, but it might be like a pattern that he's grown up with or been so used to being like. He's either received it or he has been that way, but I definitely get narcissists around him. There's a lot of darker energy around him. So yes, wish coming true. And summer, optimism. So around summertime, there could be a wish coming true for you guys. Remain optimistic. And I am bleeding, but can't you see my blood? but you can't see my blood, I mean. You are the song of my heart. Yeah, there's that song. And let's see what positive energy he wants to come into. So he wants to be observant. So he wants to be more open, keep his eyes open with things this time. He has got some trust issues. There's definitely been a snake around him, that's for sure. A snake in the grass. And we see extroverted, so he's been introverted perhaps. Determined and kind. So he wants to come into this kind of energy right now. And affectionate and inspired. Right, what else have I got here? Just making sure I've chosen everything. I've got everything, have I? All right, so what is Spirit's guidance card for you? Oh, look at the lady beetle. So Ladybug, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colourful you. You bless the world with colour and good luck. How beautiful. These are from Carol. Beautiful gift from Carol. Thank you, Carol. And I've got the Reiki cards to show how is Spirit helping your Divine Masculine right now. And we've got lack of faith. Oh, yeah. He has a very strong lack of faith right now in him, in people. He lacks faith in people. He lacks faith in himself right now. So Spirit are helping him to get on top of that right now. Let's get you some charms. I'm going to get some charms and some letters. Let's have a look here. Got some cat hair on my thing here. Okay, let's have a look. All right, group 3, please, Spirit, group 3. So we've got diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds last forever. Can talk about a commitment and loving someone for all the different facets of their personality, as we can see. We've got the friendship stone here of turquoise, but it also represents protection in the connection. So he wants to come forward and really offer you this commitment of protection. He wants to protect this connection. You might live worlds apart right now. You know, this could be seen as like the world. So it shows me that you might be physically at a distance right now, or he wants to travel towards you. We did see the Chariot. He definitely wants to travel towards you, yeah. Charge forward and be with you. You are his world. And we've also got love, the love heart in the hand here as well. Where is it? It says love here. So they're holding love in their heart for you. And we've also got the owl, which represents wisdom coming through for your person. We've also got the dolphin, so someone might live near the beach or love dolphins or have actually been out and swum with dolphins. It could be that, you know, this playful, friendly energy as well, very loyal energy coming through. And we've got the footprint. So it kind of represents that you've put footprints in his heart. But once again, wanting to take that first step towards you. Where are we? It's going to be baby steps for now. We've got what's this one? This is, what's this one? 5 euro cent. It's a euro cent. Looks like a castle, like the palace or something. A euro cent here. So it says 2014 in this one. So that could be significant. And we've got the music symbol, treble clef here. So it could be that one of you are musicians, or it could be, once again, he's listening to music about you. We've also got the clock, so divine timing is everything. And in this one, it actually says, if I can read it properly, 10, 10, 10, I think it is there. But once again, it represents everything will happen in its divine timing. We've got glasses. Someone might wear glasses. And also, we've got a little, what's this thing? A bunny rabbit with a tennis racket. And I know someone had messaged, when they saw that below, they commented saying that it reminded them of like when they called each other honey bunny. They might have been into tennis, something like that. So let's get some letters for you. Wow, so many came out then. VUAXFTYI and an N. Okay, got the words. Where am I? What have I got here? Tax, TAX, could be an accountant or something to do with tax that needs to be done. We've got fax. No one really faxes anymore, do they? We've got the name Faye. Okay, we've got Faye. We've got T. Hang on, T. We've got A and an I, haven't we? Just bear with me, guys. What did I have? A Y. Ivy. There's a U as well. And an N, isn't there? Yeah, an N. Got F-U-N. So definitely wants to have fun, like, with you, I feel. They want, it's been too serious. They really want to have fun with you. I don't know why it's standing out to me, but the word tix, T-I-X, it kind of reminds me of like tickets to something. So maybe they really want to go somewhere with you. Maybe that's what they'll surprise you with, is tickets to something. Trying to see what else is here. It's hard to... Oh, Faun, F-A-U-N, kind of reminds me of that German band Faun. Also represents like a deer or something, isn't it? Or animals, something like that. So fauna and flora I was thinking of. Kind of reminds me of Pan too, like in the deck how we had the Hierophant with the like the devil and the angel type thing, and the devil one would be seen as like Pan, and I think it's Greek mythology or something, or pagan. It's pagan, I think. I can't remember all that. I can't think of anything else here, guys. So T-I-X V-F-A-U-N and Y. Please comment below if any of that resonates with you, and don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame soulmate. And he says to you, hold on to the happy memories and cherish the sad ones, as they both bring great lessons. Okay guys, I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Okay guys, these are the cards that I used in today's reading. We've got the Thelema Tarot by Renata Lechner. And the card is the Queen of Cups. He sees the Divine Feminine as the most beautiful goddess. He really looks up to her nurturing qualities as well. Really, really loves her, sees her as so beautiful and caring and a very intuitive feminine. And really is drawn to this as like a magnet to her loving nature. You know, this is really what he sees the Divine Feminine as, even if he is repelling her right now. We've also got the Universal Celtic Tarot by Floriana Nativo. And we've got the Seven of Cups. So he's fantasizing about his choices as well in life, where he wants to go, what his pathway is towards you. He has to slay some dragons first in his way. So to get to his prize, to get to what he really wants, which is you. He really wants to be with you, but he's got some challenges and stuff that's in the way, obstacles in the way, those beasts that he has to face right now. We've got the Sensual Wicca Tarot. And we've got the World, which is oneness, beautiful. So they're embraced together in that union. And I feel like this is what he really, his soul aches and longs for, is this union. You know, deep down, this is what he wants, is to be like almost like that completion, you know, with you. Then we've got Fin de Siècle Kipper cards by Cairo Marchetti. And we've got Community. So it could be that he's getting out in his community right now, just trying to be really busy, volunteering things, helping out other people. Maybe he's part of a club or a group or some kind of organization where he's able to be at his best, because his family life, if he's got a karmic partner, is all kind of very stressful for him. So he might be finding some respite out in like a men's group or some kind of organization or just support group in some way somewhere as well, that can really get his mind off stuff right now. We've got the Divine Masculine's DM's Confessions by Bridget Rao. And he says, I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the shit out of me too. So he knows that you are intuitive, that you can see through things. And yeah, he sees that you can see his feelings like that he has for you, that he's hiding from. These are Ocean of Emotion by Bridget Rao as well. And we've got Nobody Cares, Isolation. So at the moment he might be isolating himself and just feeling like nobody really understands him or cares about what he's going through. We've got the Chakra Wisdom Oracle by Tori Hartman. And we've got Abundance reversed. So he's not feeling strong in his abundance right now. He's feeling quite poor, obviously, in that. And it's interesting, we've got the alcohol with the guy here too. So it could be addictions for some of them. They might be spending their money on things that they really shouldn't right now because they're just trying to fill a void. We've got the Island Time Wellness cards by, well, it's Island Time Wellness, Love Oracles. And we've got Heartbroken, so deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Your Divine Masculine's really feeling the pain of this separation. He's really upset that he's heartbroken, that he's also broken your heart. So we've got the Divine Love Oracle that I created. Whoop. And this one is News on the Way. Interesting, we've got the Sad Divine Masculine right before this as well. And Dreams Coming True. But yeah, definitely these two here. News on the Way from your Sad Divine Masculine. And these are my cards as well, the Divine Oracle. 78 cards in here, which incorporates chakra cards, astrology cards. And yeah, look at that, new chapter. Your Divine Masculine is undergoing major changes right now because a cycle is closing for him right now, which can represent a lot of grief as well when this occurs. Even if it is an uncomfortable or dysfunctional place to be in, it's familiar. So he's going to be really undergoing a lot of mood changes, self-reflection, possibly feeling really not so confident in himself, insecure, all that stuff. He's going to be questioning his life, his pathway, especially if it's a failed marriage or some kind of failure that he might feel with money or wherever he thought he was going to be at, and then all this has shifted for him. He's going to feel like he really doesn't belong. He doesn't know where his footing is in things. So that makes a lot of sense there. So Doubts of the Divine Masculine by Sister Moon Tarot. And we've got, Would you take my independence away from me? So he's afraid that if he was to move forward with you, that maybe you'd smother him like he has been, or that you'd, oh God, where did it go? Or that you'd be controlling of him. Okay, hang on a minute, just dropped cards. Okay, this is also Moody Moon Messages by Sister Moon Tarot. And yeah, toxic, self-destructive, addictions, karmic chains, absolutely. I think the same kind of theme was running through all the readings here with toxicity, addictions, karmic stuff, definitely coming to an end of, especially with karmic partners, that kind of thing. It's all coming to a close. But it's not necessarily going to be a nice, evacuation or something from it. It's going to be like almost like... yes, very stressful times for him because the karmic partners are not happy at all. If that's only for some of you in the karmic thing here. But karmic partner can be romantic, can be family, can be friends, can be business related, can be anyone. These are my Divine Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers, messages of shadow and light. What we do is we say, okay, I want to get a shadow message from my person or a higher self message, shadow or light message. Any of my decks that you're interested in, there's a description link in the, a link in the description box below if you're interested. So let's get a shadow message from your Divine Masculine, okay? Got two of them. So the closer I get to you, the more fearful I become. And I don't want you to see me because I feel ashamed. So let's get a higher self message now. So I can see clearly now. So he's starting to wake up. These are the Unspoken Words conversation deck. Can't remember the exact name. I have to look it up. But these are really cool cards. I think they're by Ashley Snow, if I remember her name. And we've got yes, Okay, yes. Wow. Yes, I have a hard time expressing myself. And a lot of you will say, no shit. Because, you know, it's like the theme that's been consistently happening. So we've also got my divine love messages from your twin flame soulmate that you have a chance to win. And he says, I really do care. Then we've got the Reiki cards by, who is it by? Claudette Knox and Gina Wilson. How's Spirit helping your divine masculine? So, yeah, helping him to not worry. Worry not, because they're in a lot of anxiety right now. This is White Rose Guidance Cards, Divine Love Messages, Volume 1 by Lindsay. She's really lovely. You feel like a warm home to me. And you are so precious to me. These are my Divine Radiant Self Oracle as well as my Divine Shadow Self Oracle. What shadow is he in? So closed off, absolutely closed off to this right now. And what does he want to come into, okay? What radiant, divine, positive energy does he want to come into? Wants to be very hardworking. And one fell on the floor. Imaginative. So he really wants to start getting clear on where he wants to be in his future and how to get out of something he's in right now as well. We've got Charming Love Oracles by Sarah at Charming Oracle. She's really lovely too. And we've got You're the Only One That I Would Give My Life For. And even though you are not in my life right now, you still are the best thing that has ever happened to me. We've got Heal Yourself reading cards by, who is it by? Inna Segal, yeah, Inna Segal. So discover your life purpose. That's something your divine masculine is starting to wake up to now, is trying to find where he fits in. What is he here for? What's his divine purpose here? And these are also by Inna Segal, which is Mystical Healing reading cards. And we've got It's a Yes. So, yeah, fly high, basically. So it looks like it's also, yeah, Spirit is helping him to guide him out of that as well, where he's at right now. These are Les Vampires by... who is it by again? Lucy Cavendish, I think it is. And this is a gorgeous gift from Paul. Thank you, Paul. So transgression, flaws, contradictions, and mistake. So your divine masculine's trying to work through those things right now. He does feel like he has gone backwards in some ways. He makes mistakes, trying to get out of it. And these are Spirit of the Animal Oracle by who is it by? Jody Bergsma. And this was a gorgeous gift by Carol. Thank you, Carol. And your divine guidance is Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. How beautiful, because some of you might have chosen the elephant too, so it could be significant for that particular message, guys. I think that's all the cards that I've used today. So as I said, I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love you.